According to insiders within the Trump administration, the president spent the past week fuming and raging behind the scenes over the massive amount of reports about his failing mental and physical health. And of course, most of these reports actually came out before Donald Trump was caught napping at not just one, but two separate events. During his cabinet meeting, he was caught napping multiple times. And then, of course, later in the week at a peace deal signing, he dozed off again. Fox News hilariously tried to downplay this with Laura Ingraham saying, "Listen, I'm up all night. Sometimes I get sleepy and just shut my eyes." But if Biden had done it, it would have been wall-to-wall coverage of how this man is unfit to lead on Fox News. Yet Trump does it and they're like, of course he's sleeping. Who wouldn't sleep? He's bored to death. I don't blame him. But the fact is, his health is rapidly declining. And the fact that people and the media mostly are now talking about it has sent Donald Trump into a frenzy, the likes of which we have not seen before, with the exception of the issue of Epstein. And again, that's actually according to people inside his administration who spoke to Zateo late last week. I'll tell you exactly what they said in just a second, but first a quick word from today's video sponsor. Today's video sponsor is Incogni. Anytime you sign up for something online, whether it's for an email account, a food delivery service, or even a loan, your personal data becomes up for grabs for anyone willing and able to buy it. It would take you an eternity to contact every group that has bought your data and ask them to remove it, and that's where Incogni comes in. Incogni contacts data brokers on your behalf to have them remove your personal data from their lists. Incogni tracks down and removes your personal data from multiple sites, including online directories, people search sites, and even commercial databases. You can use their custom removal feature to take down almost everything that's exposed about you online. You just send them a link and your dedicated privacy expert will handle everything else. And Incogni couldn't be easier to use. There's just 3 steps. First, sign up for an account using the link in the description below and tell them what personal data you would like to have removed. Second, give Incogni permission to act on your behalf to remove the data, and if the companies refuse, Incogni will handle that for you as well. Step 3 is the easiest. You do nothing as Incogni takes care of everything from there. And right now they have a special offer for our viewers. Go to incogni.com/Farron and use code Farron at checkout to get 60% off a year's subscription. That's incogni.com/Farron and use code Farron, or click on the link in the description below and make sure to use the code Farron at checkout to get 60% off a 1-year subscription. So after the reports came out from the New York Times, the Washington Post, CNN, and of course the Daily Beast, one of the few outlets that has been on top of Trump's failing health for months now, Zateo decided, we need to talk to people inside the administration, see how Trump's handling all this. And the answer is not well. Here is what one insider had to say. Trump will fixate on the offending news outlet or coverage for several days. He is sensitive to being compared, even if not explicitly, to Sleepy Joe, especially if it's coming from a reporter that he already hates. Now imagine for a second, if you will, a man like Donald Trump, president of the United States for the second time, a billionaire, and actually having reporters that you hate. Like, you just have a list of people you hate at 79 years old, all the power and money in the world, and you still fixate on these little tiny things because you're such a giant man baby that you don't know how to handle yourself. Imagine having skin that thin. I mean, just a pathetic, disturbing way to go through life. How anyone on this planet can look up to that giant baby bitch blows my mind. He is the epitome of an insecure, beta male. Just absolute lowest of the low in terms of being a man. But this is what we have. And the insiders went on to talk about the fact that Donald Trump has been raging, yelling at staffers over these reports. So it's no surprise, of course, that Karoline Leavitt has had to go out there repeatedly in the last week and try to downplay this. And she gave a statement to Zateo, which ironically is the exact same statement she gave to a different media outlet a day or two before, which I talked about at the time. But here is what she said to Zateo for those who may not have caught it the first time she used this lame excuse. As the president's physician, Dr. Sean Barbarella has made clear time and again, and as the American people see with their own eyes every single day, President Trump remains in excellent overall health. Now again, as I pointed out the first time she used this excuse, we see every day a man falling asleep. We see a man that looks like he's on the verge of death. We see a man with unexplained bruises all over his body, skin that is the color of, copy paper when it's not painted orange, indicating circulation issues. We see his cankles. We see that he can't stay awake to save his life. That's what we see, Karoline. But she continued. President Trump's relentless work ethic, unmatched energy, and historic accessibility stand in sharp contrast to what we saw during the past 4 years when the failing legacy media intentionally covered up Joe Biden's serious mental and physical decline from the American people. Pushing these fake and desperate narratives now about President Trump is why Americans' trust in the media just fell to a new all-time low. Yeah. I mean, that's a normal response for a question of, hey, what's going on with President Trump's health? To just become irrationally irate, and just fly off the damn handle because somebody asked you a question about an issue that is newsworthy. We question, obviously, Donald Trump's mental health, but I do think at this time we also have to question Karoline Leavitt's mental health. This is not normal. That response is not something that a normal person with no psychological problems is going to say. But I think everybody in this administration has legitimate mental problems, like psychological issues. Karoline Leavitt is obviously filled with rage and hatred. I mean, does it rise to the level of actual diagnosable disorder? I think it does, but I'm not a mental health professional. But there's something wrong with her. If this is how you respond to a simple question, you're not normal and you need help. But not as much help as Donald Trump needs. Thanks for watching, and if you are not already subscribed to the channel, please do so, and do not forget to like and comment and share widely among your friends.